There was a typhoon called Rusa. It happened when I was in elementary school. In particular, Samwon village received significant damage. Donghae, Gangwon Province, Republic of Korea. My house also had to evacuate because of rain. I went to the abandoned house where I can see it after 10 minutes. The deserted house was clean because people came every day to clean it up. The typhoon disappeared, the village was devastated, and all the buildings were flooded. But strangely enough, my master bedroom didn't get wet. But that didn't mean the living quarters were high, so all the electricity in the village was cut off, and at night it became dark, and all I had to eat was a cup noodle. It was difficult to even wash because we gave out water once a day. On the second day after the typhoon, volunteers began to clean up the village. It happened then. Being immature, I used to hang out with my friends and play with volunteers. My mom wasn't home when I came back. It was because of a dispute with the insurance company at that time. Mom had put a note on the front door and left. It was a habit for me to say I'm back even when no one was home. That way, I was less scared even if I was alone in a dark house. And for a few days, the volunteers went back. I got to go to school again. And when I got home, Mom left a note saying, "I'll go to my mom's insurance company." As usual, I'm back, I said and went home. I went to the kitchen to drink water. With the opening of the door, "Have you come?" I heard my mother's voice. It was too dark to be seen. I thought my mom came first and forgot to throw away the note. At that time, I played a lot of tricks in my mom. As soon as I heard my mother's voice, I ran to the main room. "Mom, I'm hungry." When I opened the door shouting, there was no one. I thought I heard something wrong and closed the door again and went out to the living room, but I heard a sound from behind. "When you're back, you should wash your hands." I heard my mother's voice clearly, with great conflict in my head at that time. "You're wrong, it's not your mom." That's what I thought, and I screamed and ran out, and I bumped into my mother in the alley in front of my house. My mom hugged me saying I was mistaken. So I held my mother's hand tightly and came home, and there was no one, and I'm going to ask my mom to make me something delicious. I saw through the open bedroom door a smiling mother just moving his mouth. He said, "Have you come back? Have 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 you come back?" As the door began to open a little bit, I fainted. Then we did the exorcism, and we went to the shaman, but there were endless strange things going on. Strange things. So in the end, I moved out.
I don't remember exactly, but I was a high school student. A hot summer. I went to Mulhun Valley in Yeongdan, Cheongbuk. It was a hot summer, so the rocks were really hot because of the sun, and there was no toilet, so there was a lot of poop between the rocks. Still, there were no people and it was good to play. Mother, to older sisters, to older brothers and sisters, for cousins, and for nephews had a lot of fun under the big tent. We played in the water. We had a lot of fun, and I looked up to the upper stream, and a woman was dancing between rocks, with a really bright smile. I thought there was something exciting about her, so I quickly forgot and took a nap. It was sunset when I woke up. I was thinking of having a cup noodle, so I was pouring water, but the raindrops fell. It's starting to rain hard, and I thought I might be swept away. I reassured my family that it would be okay because the area around here is high. Certainly, the ground was higher than anywhere else, and I thought there would be no problem because it was a slightly lower altitude than the road. Then I looked around. I saw a silhouette that looked like a man moving upstream. Looking closely, she was a woman who was laughing and dancing between rocks during the day. It's been almost 30 minutes since it rained, and the flow is fast even in the valley. How does she dance there? That's what I thought. At that moment, I got scared and packed my luggage right away. "Hurry up and pack." My family stopped me and shouted, "What's wrong with you?" And I scuffled, shouting, "It's dangerous, so dangerous. Mom, there's a strange woman up there dancing on a rack in this weather, and I don't think she's human. Hurry up and pack." Mom and family, who had been dazed for a while, started packing. I thought you'd be nagging me to stop talking nonsense. But when I packed up in the car and looked at the stream, the rock, which was about 2 meters high, was submerged. And what my mother says, ghosts smiling or dancing are really dangerous.